Good morning, students. Today is April 22nd, and our objective is to copy the style of a poet in order to create our own poems. Rather than hear me explain it, let's hear from an expert.
Coach Kwame is back on the scene. Check out my lean. Pretty clean. Welcome back, students. We are here for another poetry lesson. And this time, to borrow a quote from T.S. Eliot, you know who that is? Ask your teacher, pretty famous poet, who said the following: immature poets imitate. Mature poets steal. But wait. No. Caution, no stealing, people. Let's use a synonym. Let's say borrow. Right. Today we're going to learn about borrowed poetry, which is a kind of poetry that you borrow. It's really simple. You take another poem and you sort of borrow from that poem and make your own poem. It's the easiest form of poetry I have ever come across, and I love it. Let's start with William Carlos Williams, a really awesome poet who was a doctor. He was a doctor and a poet. I guess he was a doctor in case he needed to have a career to fall back on. Pretty amazing poet. And he wrote this amazing poem called This Is Just to Say. Let's see if I can remember it. This is just to say, I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me, they were delicious, so sweet and so cold. Isn't that a great poem? So what we do is, we go over here to our board, and you see I have taken away some of the words. So in a borrowed poem, you add your own words. I have taken, destroyed, some verb that will give us some action. Let's say I have taken we can't say plums because William Carlos Williams said plums. The cookies, perhaps we could add cookies. I have taken the cookies that were you don't normally find cookies in the refrigerator or the icebox. Where would cookies be? The jar. I have taken the cookies that were in the jar. And we can create our own poem. We can go through the entire poem and make a totally new original poem. Well, not totally, but borrow. That's borrowed poetry.
Okay, now it's your turn. But before you go to Google Classroom, I'm going to show you what you'll find there. This document. The directions. Write a poem like this one. If you want to stretch yourself, decide the tone of the poem. What is your attitude towards the subject or reader? Is it romantic, resentful, furious, delighted, surprised, sarcastic? Then, choosing your words carefully, create your poem below. Well, as you can see, we have some examples first. This is the one you've already seen by William Carlos Williams. So here's my right leg. This is just to say, I forgot your cat food when I went to the store bright and early this morning, in which you were looking forward to for your afternoon meal. Forgive me. I got distracted when I saw my best friend. We talked and talked. Miss Zender also wrote one. This is just to say, I've opened the ring box that was hidden beneath your socks in the dresser, and that you were probably planning to give me at Christmas. Forgive me, I couldn't wait, and my finger was lonely. Now, just in case you need to remind yourself, we have the video by Kwame Alexander that you could watch again if you would like to, or just parts of it. all you have to do is double click on the image, and then you are going to write your poem here in this box. Okay, and just to make it a little bit easier, we have the poem right here, and you can just copy the style. All right, good luck everyone, and I will be in office hours if you want to stop by and share your poems with me. I'd love to hear them. Have a great day.